Nigel Cecil, calling things out as you like it, especially for his fair-minded friends.
It's a blusty, windy day, so hello to all my fair-minded friends.
Cobblers to your fair-minded friends.
And cobblers to you too, but if you're fair-minded, you're still welcome.
Hello, chakabatis. Nigel Cecil here, moi, as an entertainment entrepreneur, once again responding to my fair-minded friends and anyone else who cares to join me for this little bit of showbiz info entertainment, relating as it does usually to Equity, the trade union for professional actors, variety entertainers and other creatives across the United Kingdom. And Hilary is here to assist me. Yes, Hilary, thank you. And Hilary this week has chosen the topic about democratic principles and the rights of everyone to promote and express and even be critical their sincerely held beliefs, equally and fairly, indeed. And in responding to this, I think it's fair to give a sort of, example that some might not be aware of. You see, one of my friend's best friends was an MP called Alan Roberts. And Alan Roberts was the MP for Bootle from 1979 until his untimely death in 1990. Now, what you may not know, you see, Alan was really what you would call a radical left-wing Labour Party member. Now, in the House of Commons, you can be paired. And pairing means that you are paired, you're put together with somebody from an opposite party like the Conservatives. And once you're paired, if you have a diary date that you need to attend, well, your pair can say, well, we won't vote and you won't vote, so you're free to go to your diary date. You should like that idea. They sort of share that responsibility. Now, Alan Roberts, being a working class background guy, a bit like how I started, yes, because, very good friends indeed. Well, they were paired with Sir Charles Irving MP, and Sir Charles Irving MP represented the real blue ribbon constituency, as it was then, of Cheltenham. And you couldn't get so different in chalk and cheese. But they got on well together. They got on well together because they both upheld the views that respect each other, and you can express as well your sincerely held beliefs. I recall my equitable friend was actually invited along to the House of Commons restaurant to join Alan Roberts and Sir Charles Irving. And the camaraderie that was there was amazing. Charles Irving actually said to his guest, Alan's guest, do you know, you're in showbiz, so you'll understand this, because for the ambience of the restaurant, I decided to book a harpist in the restaurant. And somebody had the audacity to say, how can you have a harpist in the House of Commons restaurant? And Sir Charles Irving said, he replied, well, my dear, I couldn't book the Archangel Gabriel, so we settled for a harpist. You see, that was the camaraderie that went on. And yet, in the House of Commons itself, well, they expressed their views forcibly, but everyone got on. And so when it comes to complaining, you have to say, well, yes, in a real democracy, the right for someone to complain, express their view without being cancelled is a fundamental principle of democracy. And when it comes to equity, I recall one of my equitable friends who was in a minority on the council in the terms of their views. Well, they were accused by other councillors saying, hey, you're just complaining all the time. You're just a serial complainer. And at this point, rather unusually, probably the first really progressive member of staff, the Assistant General Secretary Stephen Spence, butted in and said, "Oi, just a minute. What do you expect in a democracy? Someone expresses one view and somebody else expresses their view. They're not complaining, they're exercising their right to express a different view. And if you don't let them do that, then they're going to respond even more forcibly. You wouldn't expect them to do any different. In fact, if you, the council, the majority of views was reversed, well, you'd probably be complaining that everybody's calling you a serial complainant. So that's the thing. The ability of everyone to express their views equally and fairly is paramount in a thriving democracy. You see, to show this camaraderie, I've got a little thing, Hilary. Yes, indeed. Here, now, in one of the cultures I'm related to, if you give a gift to somebody, you don't expect thanks. That's why in some cultures, you see, they take the gift and they put it to one side. Why? Because it really should give you the utmost pleasure to give the gift, and the very fact that they've received it is enough in itself to know that your gift has been received. In some ways, thanking for the gift undermines your intention to give the gift without any reward whatsoever, and to keep that camaraderie going. Now, in this box, there's something that's rather unusual. I'm planning ahead, Nigel, we have to think, who may we give this to someone suitable? And because I do mention and respect Equity's General Secretary, I think I'm going to present, or my equitable friend can, present this gift to the Equity General Secretary. Now, it's something unique. It's something that relates to, who was it who said, you know, well, this refers to that person, a collectible. So we'll present this, will you do that? Yes, to the Equity General Secretary and see if it is received. If it is received, well, we'll show you what it is. We'll let you know. If it's not received, what do we do, Hilary? Well, we'll face that when it comes to it, eh? But remember, a thriving democracy, even if the majority disagree with the minority, then there should be respect for the minority, so they are able to, in the eyes of the majority, complain, but in the eyes of the minority, get me tongue around that one, Hilary, in the eyes of the minority, they're expressing their sincerely held belief and concern. So there we are. Will this be received? I'll let you know in the next video. What? Oh, Joker-Rooney time. Joker-Rooney. Yes, here we are. Nigel's Joker-Rooney to finish off. Hello, Chacobutties. Nigel Cecil's Joker-Rooney, and Hilary always picks one sort of topical, don't you, Hilary? What have you got for me? Let's have a look. Now, where are we? Oh, yes, you've done it again. Why did Gmail reject the criticism? Why did Gmail reject the password 14 days? Why did Gmail reject the password 14 days? Because it was too weak. Because it was too weak. Yes, well, thank you, Hilary. And I hope until we chat again on our little Nigel Cecil videos, I'll let you know, and I hope you get some nice gifts until the next time. Will it be received?